Hello, beautiful soul tribe. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome back. If you have been here before, my name is Priscilla Bernstein. I'm the soul alignment specialist. I am an energy worker, light being, starseed, medium, psychic medium, and spiritual mentor. I help to guide you back, and my mission in life is to be in complete alchemy and alignment with your soul. So that is where I'm at. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. This is going to be Cancer's March reading, and let's get into it, my beautiful Cancer crabs. Thank you, Infinite Spirit, for allowing me to be a conduit for the highest and best of all that needs to come through for my Cancer babes this month, for the month of March. All right, so let's see what is in store for you all. What is in store for the month of March for my Cancer babes? Please, Spirit, what's in store for Cancer this month? Ooh, we got lots of cards. Let's see. All right. So we got the Ace of Crystals, the Eight of Wands, the King of Wands, the Three of Crystals reversed, and the Page of Wands. So crystals and wands, I love it. So fire and stuff happening in your physical. So it looks like, Cancer, we have some new beginnings for you in the physical, new beginnings in your worthiness, your worth, your self-worth, the way that things are showing up in your physical reality, monetarily. This could be your job, your home life, your relationship, the things that are coming to you. There's a lot of new beginnings and new things that are being initiated in your physical reality. And with that, not only are you seeing this kind of like opening, or this open path almost, right? Like you're seeing this direct path in which you've taken to get to this point. And what's really beautiful is it's like green lights ahead is what I'm getting. There's like all sorts of just green lights. You're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities from the universe. There's a lot of movement and momentum helping support you in these new beginnings. And so really pay attention to what is coming through for you from Spirit in the sense of signs and synchronicities and messages. And then with that, we have the King of Wands. So really take note. This is kind of where our moon's at right now. Take note what's happening in your life, what direction you're headed, and look at the bigger picture here. This is almost like this energy of needing to dream bigger than you've ever dreamed before, and allow yourself the spaciousness and the expansion to like just really go big or go home, and not worry about how you're going to get there, but to expand your dream further, right? And then with that, we got the Three of Crystals reversed here. So there's this need of knowing that this isn't something that's going to be collaborative. This is something that you're really doing on your own. You've kind of like struck this right resonant chord in your life, and things are just starting to like shift in the right direction, but it is causing you to take a moment to look back at how far you've come. And if you're not stopping to do this, really take the time to do this, Cancer, because this is going to be kind of that time where you can kind of pat yourself on the back and be like, yeah, like in the last year, in the last 2 years, in the last 3 years, like I am not where I was before. I am not the same person that I was before. And allow yourself to look back to see how far you've come, where you've come from. This is also a really good kind of anchoring point or toggle back to your past to really help to keep you humble from the beginnings, like how you've come up and how hard you've worked and the things that you've done, which is so beautiful. And yes, you've had support along the way, but it hasn't been this like collaborative effort. It's like you've been doing the work yourself, and you've been putting in the hard work. I love that for you, Cancer. Heck yes, like that's where you want to be right now. Okay, so what is the lessons or any sort of hurdles that you'll be facing this month and lessons you'll be learning? Let's see, we got the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so you're learning how to be more decisive. You're learning how to understand what is meant for you. You're learning how to really listen to your internal voice and get yourself out of your own kind of like self-defeating ways, or the ways in which you would like hold yourself hostage based on the way that you were thinking or the energy that you were inputting into it. You know, it was like a self-fulfilling prophecy almost, and it was like keeping you in this like bondage or this kind of like cage. It was all self-created, and you're learning how to like really find this balance between head and heart, and between your mind and how you utilize the thoughts that you're thinking, and then taking action moving forward. Like you're becoming way more decisive based on, it's like you've learned how to feel more as opposed to think it through, which is really beautiful. And this card just feels like, because the two of these came out together and they came out on either side, so it's like you've been in one place and now you've like come all the way to this like other side of that type of energy, and you're just finding this really grounded sense of balance in who you are and how you make decisions and how you show up in the world and how you think about things, and that just feels like it's like really grounding now into your physical reality, which is really beautiful. So is there any sort of spiritual guidance for what my Cancers will be navigating this month? Ooh, we got a lot of cards, so hold on one second, let me pick these up. This one spun around. Okay, so spiritual guidance. You guys got the Nine of Wands upright, the Starseed upright, the Awakening upright. Oh, this is so beautiful. The Knight of Cups upright, the Nine of Cups reversed, the Magician upright, the Four of Wands upright, and the King of Crystals upright. Cancer, my goodness gracious. This is so beautiful. Literally, because this Nine of Cups is the only one that came out reversed, I'm getting that this is like, it's all in the making. It's all coming. Your heart's fulfillment is on its way. This isn't quite really what it hasn't landed yet, right? But ultimately, you are going to become the master magician, the master manifestor, the master alchemist in your life. Like you're already doing this, and this is the culmination of all the hard work that you've been doing. This is what is coming into fruition for you. You're becoming this master magician. You're finding this balance and this beautiful new foundational structure in your life to build up and outward on. It's like you're stronger than ever right now. And with that, it's like you're understanding your heart, you're understanding, you know, who you are, what you want in the world, you're understanding and listening to your soul desires, you're really tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. And you've gone through a spiritual awakening. You're at the 0 point right now. You're taking leaps of faith. You're stepping forward in this energy of trust and faith and knowingness that you've been called to do something, like you've been pulled or guided to do this thing, and you're just taking that step forward in trust and faith since this awakening has happened. And with that, it's like you're creating this beautiful like dream is coming into a reality. And before you know it, you are literally going to have everything that you have worked for, everything that you have been putting in work for, everything that you have been asking for is all going to fulfill itself. But this balance between your head and your heart and really mastering this, like this is what is the culmination of everything that you've been working on. This is what's coming, is your heart's fulfillment in bringing everything into your physical reality. Cancer, this is so exciting. What a beautiful, beautiful reading. March is going to be very, very prosperous for you. I'm feeling very open and flowing, and just like Pisces is a very mutable sign. And then as we shift into Aries on the 21st, 22nd of the month, it's like everything is going to really, I think, land for you, but you're like allowing right now because you're a Cancer and crabs are in water, you know how to move with the flow. And being in this Pisces energy, even though it's bringing up a lot of the old, it's like you've transcended so much of that you're just kind of like cleaning off your shell and like getting in your groove right now. Like this is good energy. Okay, so what's the overall energy that we can see for my Cancers for the rest of the month? Ooh, a few cards wanted to come out. All right. They're just jumping all over the place. Let me pick these up real quick. Okay. So what we got was the Page of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Swords, all upright. Okay, so what I'm really getting here, this overall energy for you all, anything that was unseen, anything that may have been hidden from you, any way, shape, or form that, something was not, somebody or something was not built out of honesty and love, like you're seeing all that for what it is now. You have gotten clear on what is not meant for you, what you're ready to let go of. You've gotten really clear on all of this, and you're allowing that to leave your life. You're seeing it for what it is, which is really beautiful. And you're coming into this culmination of like closure, in taking action and releasing all of those things. It's like an end of oppression or end of feeling this like lost kind of energy due to things the truth not being told, or you not allowing yourself to really own the truth of what it was. It was like you were living in some sort of, maybe not fantasy, but like some sort of not truth. And now that that's being revealed, it's like you're putting an end to it, and you've got this new perspective, and you're bringing closure to all those things. And with that, you have become more decisive. You have become more just really, really clear in mind, body, and spirit. You're clear on the choices that you need to make. You're clear, you're making those choices, and you're taking new action moving forward accordingly. So that's really like, because you have like really owned your shit this past, like couple months, all this stuff that's been hidden is coming on the surface. You're finding closure, you're understanding and becoming really clear and decisive. You understand what choices you're making, and you're taking new action accordingly. I freaking love this for you, Cancers. What a beautiful, beautiful reading so far. Right now I'm going to pull a animal spirit card for you. So this can be an animal spirit based on something that the universe and spirit sends you as an indicator to, kind of wake you up or give you a sign or message. Or you can embody this animal as animal medicine, right? Help to embody the energy of it to get you through. So what animal spirit or animal medicine are my Cancers needing at this time, please? Okay. So we got peacock and hyena. So What's interesting is peacocks came out for my Capricorns also. And what's really beautiful about peacocks is you can be this like showy, really flamboyant, beautiful thing and allow your, you know, your full self to be seen, or you can like rein it all in and become this like mysterious, you know, entity, right? That is a little bit like alluring but aloof, you know. And then you have this hyena energy too, which hyenas are pretty nocturnal. I love how it has the moon kind of like in half here, but it's like what I'm getting with the hyena, it's like, where can you know, they have that laugh. It's like, where can you kind of like laugh at yourself or laugh and like bring humor into the heavy things in life? Like, where can you find more humor and levity in the things that you're letting go of and transitioning from? Like, where can you have this like sense of working with the shadow, working with the dark, and finding a bit of humor and levity in that, so it's not so heavy and not so dense to work through, right? And another thing is, this has come through a lot for a lot of the other signs, but working in darkness, like doing your manifestations in the dark, like not talking to people about them, what you're creating, what you're working on, and just like doing it on your own in silence, moving in silence until it has become manifest, or you know it's becoming manifest, you know, and then talking about it. So nobody can interject or put their 2 cents in and like bring their energy into the mix and kind of, you know, throw your, you know, energy or frequency off with their judgments or ideas, right? So allow yourself to be seen, allow yourself to, you know, show off when you want to show off. I mean, allow that vulnerability, that soft inner side come out, and then also like know when you need to rein it in and you need to have your shell up and be protected, you know. Allow yourself to move seamlessly in and out of the energies right now, and then create in silence, in the dark, and also find humor as you're working through the shadow stuff, as the like heavier things, instead of looking at like, you know, oh, that didn't work out. Be like, oh, what did I learn from it? What was the lesson that I got? How did I grow? You know, like try to see the opposite side of it and try to focus more on the positive and see where you can find lightness in that. From here, I'm gonna pull a oracle card for you all, see if there is another message that Spirit wants to share with you all through the oracle cards. Okay, Spirit, what oracle message do you have for my beautiful Cancers? Anything else? Oh, there we go. There they are. Okay. So we got the gift, the white buffalo, the knight, and the gate. So you all have been given such a gift in this acknowledgement of being so clear on who you are and what you're doing. It's like you just have been in the ocean this whole time and you just realized you're a crab and how you need to be in the world, right? It's like, oh, this is who I am and this is what I'm doing, and everything has just become clear for you. And this has been a gift from the universe. So take it as such and acknowledge that. Acknowledge your internal gifts, acknowledge the things that come easily to you, and allow yourself to find joy in whatever that is. Allow the universe to continue to gift to you, right? This white buffalo is kind of that energy. It's like, you know, there's certain things that, and certain vibrations and frequencies that only you hold, and you have a certain way of saying things and a certain pitch in your voice, and you came to this earth and embodied in this life form to really do something unique, right? We all have our own fingerprint and our own energetic resonance, and you came here to do something. So it's you learning how to utilize your gifts and see what you've been given as a gift from the universe to turn around and share that medicine with the world, right? Again, this night, it's almost like create in silence, create in the dark. Remember that nobody has to know what you're working on as it's coming into fruition. Wait until that gate opens, because you're working on this portal, you're creating the container. You wait for that opening to fully open, and then the floodgates to come in and bring you the things before you start sharing what that is, what you've been working on, right? What your gifts are that you're sharing with the world. Allow this time to be alone, to really cultivate whatever that is that you are breathing life into, and just see all of it as a gift, and know that there's no rush. Don't be impatient with any of this. Allow the unfurling to happen, and like wait for the inspired action. Like I have been working, I had a course that I was running for a couple years, and I didn't run it last year because it was feeling like it was shifting, right? And so it was like I didn't run it last year, and I was waiting for the finalization of what that course was going to be, and I could see and like feel, you know, tidbits of it. I'm not going to really talk about it here, but because it's not quite ready to talk about yet. But when it did start to pop in my consciousness, it wasn't until this year, right? So it took a whole year of allowing the unfolding process to happen and the little things to bubble up, and then all of a sudden it was like bing 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 bing, like all the dots lined up, and I was like, oh, okay, I see what I'm doing now. I see what this course is wanting to be. So just allow that unfolding process to happen, allow the dots to be laid and then to connect, and then you'll know instinctively and intuitively, your spirit and your guidance will let you know, okay, it's time to share this with the world. Okay, it's time to put this out. It's time to birth whatever this is, and let people know what you've been working on. So wait until you get that push, right, from the universe. Okay, I'm going to read one more card for you all. This is a moon card. What energies do my Cancers need to be in to really activate all this stuff this month? Okay. Oh, you guys got this 3 times already. Darkness, right? Working with the shadow, working in the dark, allowing yourself to move in silence. There's a bunny rabbit here, and bunnies don't make a whole lot of noise, you know, they hop around in silence. And there's just this path. Let the glowing light and that unfurling process happen, because you're not going to have all the steps laid out in front of you. You're not going to know what's coming 3 steps ahead. You just need to know what's happening next. Kind of, I heard this analogy the other day, and it was so beautiful. You know, when you're on a winding road and your headlights, you're driving at night and your headlights are only showing what's 15 to 20 feet in front of you, and you just have to keep trusting your headlights to keep working so you can see where the next turn is, or what the next, you know, movement is that you need to make on the steering wheel, so to guide your wheels, right? That's exactly that same analogy. It's like you only have the next step. That's all that Spirit's giving you, but allow that to be enough. Allow your trust to continue to unfurl, and for the things to unfold in the way that they will. But you're working through the darkness and in the darkness. So surrender. Sorry if you can hear my dog coughing. She's a little old lady. You okay, Priya? Yeah? Okay. Surrendering to your guidance, to the bigger picture, to the service or whatever it is that is asking to be birthed through you. Surrender to that. Acknowledge it. Give of yourself. One thing that I like to do in the morning when I'm in meditation, when I'm coming out of meditation after I've been working with my guides, is I will ask them to be my eyes so that I may see what it is that I need to see, to be my voice that I may say what it is that I need to say, to I ask them to work through me to take action in whichever ways that I need to take action, right? And so allow your guides and angels and your higher self to do that for you, to move you forward. Surrender to the powers that be, your higher self and your guides and angels and your guidance, right? Because you're blossoming into this new version of yourself, and just allow yourself to be in full bloom and to show up in the way that you want to show up, because a realization is happening. You're opening up this portal. Again, that came through with the with that oracle card, right? This gate, like you're opening up this new life, this new way of living, this new version of yourself. You're stepping into it. You are the actual key that creates that portal opening. So just allow yourself to blossom and have whatever realizations that need to happen. And again, they're going to come one by one. They're just going to unfold for you. And that is so, so beautiful. Oh my goodness, Cancer. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please share this with another fellow Cancer. If you would like to donate to the channel, you may do so. They are always graciously welcome, but not necessary. But I do appreciate it if it was helpful for you to share, like, subscribe, and if you would like to donate, you can donate as well. And make sure to watch your rising and moon sign to get the fullness of what the rest of the month holds for you. All right, love you, Cancers. Mwah. Take it easy. Bye.